Welcome back. I'm so excited to share these pieces because they are budget friendly. I have two pieces from the same company. They're budget friendly. They come with a cut and they come with the Kanekalon fiber, which I believe is also known as the Futura fiber, but I might be wrong on that. You'll have to fact check me. Thanks for joining me today. I am definitely congested. I almost didn't hit record because my makeup is melting. Every time I sneeze, my makeup melts off, but I really just wanted to show you these pieces because I posted them in stories yesterday when they first arrived, and there was so much interest that I thought I just need to hit film. I need to get these up because you're going to want to see them. And the reason you're going to want to see them is because they come in at a really good price point for what you're getting. So a little backstory, this company is Glamvigor. It's owned by it's like the synthetic side of Wigshi, and you know that I love Wigshi for human hair budget pieces. And so they first reached out when they were doing their first launch, and I wasn't really interested, to be honest. The pieces were all very short and they were very high in price at that point. I think they were over $300 a piece for very, very short styles. And I thought, no, this isn't really something that I want to even look at. I try to show things only that I think you're going to really like, or that I'm really going to like, or that you specifically asked for. But then I started to see that they, came out with longer, beautiful cuts, and they lowered the price point. So we're looking at about, at the time of filming, $130 US. Plus I have a coupon code for 10% off, I believe, for you. And so that seems a lot more reasonable for what you're getting. And these pieces really are quite pretty. You'll see when I put them on in a second. So the features are, this wefted cap, which is a lovely, very typical for like overseas vendor. Cap is to have this closed weft. We've got the adjusters, we've got a back comb, and what else we have is this extended lace, which goes all the way down to the ear top. So that's really nice, but you're not getting a free parting wig. It is glueless, but it's not free parting. You have a T part. So this part is hand tied, and that part in the center is what is going to look more like scalp. Yes, you do have visible knots, but they're not super big and they're not super aggressive, especially since they're darker on this piece. This particular piece doesn't look as good on me as the second one. The second one is Brunette, so I'm going to throw that on last. But this one will give you an idea of what you can do if you're leaning towards the blondes. And certainly if you're a brunette who wants to go blonde, this is an ideal kind of piece because it has the rooting in it. I think I'm going to cut the lace. Let's cut the lace together right now, just so that it's done and out of the way. I didn't bring all of my tools with me, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that cut right now. And I still don't have my pinking shears. I still can't find them, believe it or not. If you've been with me, I've been looking for them for months. I don't know where they've gone. I misplaced them and I just can't find them. So I'm gonna have to buy myself a new pair. Regardless, I'm doing a bit of a rough cut here. Not my best work because I don't have all the tools that I need, but we're just gonna get it cut and put this on so that we can see what it looks like. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I just got my hair stuck. My own hair got cut in the adjuster tabs. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe it is a side part. It is a side part. So there we go. So I have to cut that lace shorter there, as you can tell. I did an okay job on this side. Yes, I did. And so you can see my own bio hair blending through there. It actually works quite well. Okay, I really want to cut this shorter. I think I'll just tuck it underneath for now. There we go. So I'm not sure which one is which. One is GLP005, one is GLP007, and I'm going to link them both in the description box. So it'll say brunette, and then I'll put the link to the brunette, and it'll say blonde, and I'll put the link to the blonde so that I don't confuse you. So these fibers are heat-friendly fibers, which is wild to me for this price point. I mean, this is a really, really nice wig. I think you'll agree. Yes, it maybe isn't the best color for me per se, but I didn't do anything to it. I haven't even applied style. Initially, when I put it on yesterday, I thought it was a bit of a face flopper and that I would need to have some heat applied to really get that to move back. And yes, you could do that, but I actually don't think that it needs it. it's out of the box wearable. So there's our, oh, my part line I think is, there's a weft there. Something's wrong with where I have it parted currently. I think it needs to move over a little bit. I can't quite see. Is that the proper part? I think it's in there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check in the mirror. Okay, so I actually did have it parted in the wrong spot. It was supposed to be a center part, and I had it flipped over one of the wefts on this side. So that looks a little bit better now. You can see the part there. It's not bad at all. $130 if you are looking to try a new color, if you're looking to try a new style, if you are looking for a piece to wear by the pool, this is a good option for you that is budget friendly, because the price point just makes it so that you can kind of do it risk-free. And I love that. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to wear this out by the pool this summer at all. And the benefit, by the way, if you don't know about synthetics, is that they don't fade in the sun like biological hair or like human hair wigs. So if you have a human hair wig, just like with your own hair, if you get it freshly colored and then you go into a chlorine pool or you're laying in the sun, your hair is eventually going to need to be recolored. It's going to have adverse effects from the sun, but synthetic pieces will not be impacted by sunlight, and so you can wear them freely outside. No problem. You can wear them in the pool, no problem. And if they get wet, they bounce back to their original shape. So I could get caught in a rainstorm or thrown into a pool, and when I come out, the hair after it dries is going to look like this, and it will dry faster than human hair, which is amazing. So again, the only thing I need to worry about is this part here. I'm not even wearing a wig grip, and I am someone who always needs a wig grip, but this piece isn't moving even without my wig grip. So I think it's because it's a nice snug fit. So again, if you are a large head, you're going to want to stay away from this. I have a small head and it fits me very well. So, and there's still a little bit of room in the cap here. There's a little bit of room. So you could, if you have a slightly bigger head, maybe a medium head, you could still wear this piece. But if you are large, you're going to want to stay away. Okay, so this one is the blonde. Look at that cut. It's amazing. I'll give you a full turnaround. It's fantastic. And now let's take a look at the brunette. So the brunette piece, GLP 5 or GLP 7, I'm not sure which is which, has a slightly larger T part, just slightly larger than the blonde. So again, you're going to be limited with where you can part it, but you're not going to care once you see this on me. Trust me, it's so pretty. There's the knots. So they are visible. I'll do a close-up once it's on my head. They are visible, but they're really not too bad. Shall I cut the lace again? I won't cut the lace on this one so that the video doesn't get too long. I have the adjusters at the loosest part right now, and we'll see how that does. Okay, I could move those adjusters in a little bit, but I don't think that I need to. I'm going to show you the part line here, the hairline. So definitely visible knots, but I don't think it's a total deal breaker depending on where you're going to wear this. I actually just had a post the other day on Instagram about the benefits of wearing wigs out in low lighting the first time you're wearing a new wig, or a new style or a new color, just because dim lighting is so forgiving. So going out for a dinner or something like that and then wearing a new hairpiece is a good way to test it out without too much risk. And I feel like this piece would fall into that category. You know, if you're nervous about the knots, like, yes, they're going to be more visible in the sunshine than they will be in dim lighting. So you might want to try it out somewhere safer, quote unquote, for the first time, but thereafter, you know, you can comfortably start to wear it at other times. Okay, I'm going to go fix this part line. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did have it parted in the right area. I don't know, it's a bit of a face flopper. Yeah, you can see it there. It's a bit of a face flopper, so I'm gonna have to take a heat comb to it. I don't have it down here, otherwise I would do it right now, but you basically just take your heat, you run your heat comb through it, not on your head, because we don't want to burn our head, but on a mannequin head, and then you're just gonna hold it in place. You can even clip it or pin it, and then eventually the hair will just stay back without any effort. Although the fact that it's a bit of a face flopper on me right now, I mean, that's probably the result of it traveling, isn't the end of the world, because I actually think it makes it look more natural, because I feel like even though it's wefted and it's not free parting, I feel like I can just run my fingers through it, and it feels more natural that way. So we'll see. I'll probably move the hair back just a little bit so that it stays You can also just do an ear tuck, which is so easy to do with this current ear tab and the density of it. I mean, the ear tuck is pretty seamless. If I cut that lace right into the hairline, it's going to be pretty nice. There'll be a color difference from my bio hair, but I don't think it's going to be too discernible, especially if I'm wearing it at night. Look at this one. Isn't this gorgeous? And this is why I had to come on when I was sick. I needed you to see this as soon as possible because I have been on a hunt lately for finding, you know, budget-friendly synthetics, and I knew that you were going to absolutely love this one. I feel like I have sort of dwindled synthetics now down to 2 brands that I think are really good. One of them runs a little bit larger, and one of them, this one, runs a little bit smaller. So now depending on your size, your circumference, how much bio hair you have, I feel like I can now adequately, or like not adequately, but properly point you in the right direction for the hair that's going to best suit you. So hopefully you find this to be worthwhile. Let me know in the comments which of these 2 pieces you like best, which one you would like to have, and which one you think I should wear out, because I definitely want to wear one of these out for a night out in the next little bit. And I would love to know which one you think suits me the best. Is it the brown, which is, you know, obviously my more natural color, or do you like the blonde better? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here, and I will see you with the next video.